So, the underlying energy for your reading today, for your love reading, guys, is justice. Justice is fairness. It's balance. It's also what the card actually means. It's justice. Um, it could be served by the law, or it could be something regarding the truth. But it has something to do with balancing things out, making sure everything is leveled again. So the underlying energy for your reading is about balance. The heart of your reading, excuse me, the heart of your reading is the Six of Swords. So you guys are probably looking to travel, or you guys are traveling emotionally, because you haven't made a decision about something. Maybe you guys are looking within yourselves to make a decision, or perhaps you guys are traveling because of that decision, because of the decision that you made. But honestly, I think this is probably because you haven't made that decision, and so that's why you're soul searching, or you're going out to look for something. Or maybe you can't travel because you can't make the decision, or you have to make a decision before you go ahead and start traveling. Okay. In your foundation, you have strength. So you're going to be needing strength during this time, and this your foundation for the reading for the week right now. Basically, to just help you get through things. You may not feel like you have strength at the moment, but you do have it. So you're just going to tap into that, guys. So in the present, though, you have the Fool. So you have a new beginning right now, which is great. Taking a risk, trusting. It's also having faith in walking with faith. Okay. You see his head up high, but he's about to walk off the cliff. It's about taking chances, but watching out for where you go. Okay, guys. In the future, though, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So that tells me that you guys are going to be very independent, financially abundant, and you might feel a little lonely. Honestly, you could be feeling a little lonely. You're definitely going to be single. So that's what it's saying right here in your future. However, your crowning energy, what you want to do, how it's going to get you to where you want to go, is to plan for the future. Three of Pentacles. As you see, he's planning for the future, but there's people with him, like, helping him plan it. He's got a compass, and there's two other people, like, setting up sticks in the ground. To basically, as you see here, I don't know if you can see it, sticks in the ground, and she's kind of like listening. This is a planning for the future with a group. So you're not just by yourself. You want to plan together. You want to plan something with someone. It could be that Pentacles, the King of Pentacles that I saw as I was shuffling, or it could be someone else. It could be someone else that has Swords energy. And Pentacles energy is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Swords is Aries, Gemini, and Aquarius. So you want to plan for the future and to get what you want, guys. On your feelings, you have the Five of Swords, and this is an empty victory. Basically, that means that there's a victory that you received, but it's emotionally unfulfilling. So it's also kind of the selfish card. You see how he's just usually in the right away version of the card, there would be a man picking up sticks while everyone's injured, and he's kind of just like, well, everyone's down, I'm just going to take up my stuff and go instead of offering help to someone. So it's the lack of support. It's not really being there for the people. It's like being selfish. But I think you guys are feeling kind of emotionally deprived of a victory the viewers received. Like it was a battle, but not really. It doesn't feel like you won much of anything. And your outside factors, you have the Five of Wands. So right now, you guys are going through some in your environment. There could be some challenges right now. You guys could be, but they're not like huge pet challenges. They're just small, petty ones. That they're annoying to get. Like I can understand, like anything that causes any problems is really annoying. So this is what's going on in your environment right now, and yeah, it could just be stupid conflicts, small challenges, and it could be pretty big ones to you too. It could be, but they're not gonna last very long. They're very temporary. Okay. And your hopes and fears, you have the Nine of Wands, and that's just feeling tired and really wanting to give up. Um, Maybe you're hoping that you have the strength to prevail through it, or you're hoping that you could just quit, but you don't want to be tired anymore. You don't want to be tired anymore. Um, and I'm sorry about that, Aquarius. That sucks. Especially with the strength in your foundation, that you're having to use strength already. I think this means that you really don't want to be tired. You really don't want to feel like feel like giving up anymore. Excuse me. You want to feel you don't want to feel tired when it comes to your love life, and that makes sense. Um, in your outcome, you have the Eight of Pentacles, so that's work, guys. So work is coming up in your outcome, so that means you're just going to be working on things. Just keep at it. It's a progress card. So it could be working on your love life. It could be working on actual work. Since you do have the Nine of Pentacles in your future, it could be working with like dipping your head into work, guys. Not really exactly focusing on your love life, but it could leave you kind of feeling lonely. So I guess in my opinion, try to work on both if you can. If it's not too hard for you guys, but that is your outcome working. And let me go ahead and pull some clarifiers for you guys for this reading here. Let's clarify the underlying energy first. Okay, so that's the underlying energy is 5 of Cups. So feeling like you missed an opportunity, regret, or not appreciating what you have and moping on what is lost. So that is justice. Let me pull one more because it is justice and it's about balancing. As you see, she had scales in that card, so we're going to pull one more to see what else is balancing it out. Okay, the Hierophant. So, that's weird. It's very interesting. Let me look underneath the. Okay. So underneath that, the Justice card, you have the Two of Wands, and then Seven of Wands. 7 of Wands. So you have like making the decision, but being defensive about it. You're at a crossroads right now. That corresponds with the lovers just crossing the Six of Swords in the heart of your reading. And then underneath that, you're feeling very defensive, which also makes sense regarding the Nine of Wands, since you guys are being defensive, and then the strength in the foundation, since you guys are having to be strong right now. But what justice is balancing is regret and traditions. So regretting a missed opportunity, and then a belief system, or just the way the way things are. Maybe you guys are stuck in some sort of way that you believe something should go, or somebody that you knew kind of believed that something should go a certain way. Or perhaps there was like someone that had a religious belief difference. Maybe you could have been Christian, someone could have been Islamic, um, or Muslim, excuse me. There's a lot of things that could have happened. As regarding the justice cards coming up, but but it's revolving a missed opportunity or regret, um, not being grateful, and traditions, guys. So apply this to however you see it. It could there's so many different ways it could resonate for you guys. It could be traditions or age difference too. If that's what's coming up for you guys as well. Just throwing stuff out there just because it does make sense. It does have the meanings of the cards here. So that's what's clarifying the underlying energy. Let's go ahead and clarify the Six of Swords. What does that mean? Clarify the Six of Swords. 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 Okay, is the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is clarifying the Six of Swords. Maybe it's maybe you guys have traveled because you're for somebody. Now the Queen could be a male or a female. It doesn't have to necessarily be one person. If you wanted to be more specific or in-depth reading, please make sure that you check my description for my reading contact information. But you could have moved regarding somebody that was a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Or you could have felt loved up yourself, very loving, and you were moving because of love. Or you could have moved for emotional, for emotional reasons. Or you can't move, or you haven't moved yet because you haven't made a decision about someone you love. We'll see. What is this choice? This decision that she has to make. What is the Lover's card? Please clarify the Lover's card with 2 cards, please. Okay, and 2 cards came out. The decision you guys having to make is a burden, but it also could be potential happiness as well. So potential happiness regarding this Queen of Cups that you're traveling for, or this Cups person that you're traveling for, your lover, pretty much. It could be someone that you love, but the decision that you're making is a burden, but it also could lead you to happiness. It's really interesting, guys. Okay, let's clarify the Strength card. Why are you getting strength here? In your foundation. Five of Wands. It's telling me that your environment is what's making you guys use your strength. So you're having to deal with maybe not small challenges, but challenges. Things that are a little bit annoying right now. Obviously, it's weighing on you guys pretty heavy. So I hope that everything is okay with you guys. As far as the environment and everything goes. Okay. We're going to figure out exactly why you're getting the Five of Wands in your outcome in a moment. And the outside factors. What is a Fool in the present, please? Fool in the present. Ooh. What is the Fool in the present, please? The King of Cups? Ooh. Excuse me, I'm sorry for dropping the card. But you're starting a new beginning with someone that is the Queen of Cups. It's his partner. So this is a new beginning with someone new, guys. So maybe you're moving and you're having a hard time deciding whether it's worth it or not. Maybe this new beginning. This new beginning is obviously with this person. With this, it could be a water sign, like I said, or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or it could be someone that has the characteristics of this card, which is being very loving and nurturing. Someone that's very good with controlling their emotions and very intuitive. Or someone's lover. He is a lover. Okay, guys, he's more of a lover, not a fighter. As you see, he has a cup and a small staff instead of a sword or a wand. So this maybe you're having this new beginning with this person, or you are the lover that's having this new beginning. Maybe you're open to new love, or you could be traveling in regards to you could be traveling in regards to this person, but it's a burden to move, or the decision. I think it's not the decision. Is burdensome for you, maybe financially. But you moving anyway, regardless of you having money or not, can lead you to great happiness. So it's something maybe you want to do, or the decision is something of burden. Whatever it is, your future, your present right now regarding this new beginning has something to do with the King of Cups. Let's see, what is the Nine of Pentacles? Why is the Nine of Pentacles coming up in the present? Or in the future, excuse me. Why is the Nine of... Four of Swords. So taking a rest. So maybe you guys are taking a rest. So your future is regarding you guys probably taking some time out for yourself. Maybe there's a lot of shit going on right now with you guys. I mean, obviously you guys are dealing with the Five of Wands and then making this decision regarding a move. And you have this new beginning with someone. Maybe you haven't met them yet, but they're coming into your life. Wow. And the Three of Cups to clarify the Three of Pentacles. So it definitely is something regarding a community that you're wanting to work together towards. You're planning for the future regarding a group of people. I mean, it could just mean you and your lover that you're there, and the relationship itself as an entity of its own. You're trying to plan for the future regarding that, because this could be you, this could be your partner, and this could be the relationship. But you are planning for the future with people, or in regards to a community. Maybe it's a decision choice because the area is something that you don't want to move to, but you love that person regardless, and you want to move there anyway, and you're just having conflicted things because you really don't want to like that area. You really don't like where he lives and where he or she wants you to go, and you're just trying to figure out whether it's worth it or not. It could be that, or maybe you don't have, or maybe there isn't much a community there, or you want a community where you're moving to. But there's definitely planning for the future with some people. It could be your lover, like I said, or it could be with friends, or in regards of a community. Clarify the Five of Cups, please. The Five of Swords, excuse me. The Five of Swords. synchronicities, guys, okay? You have the 5. You have 3 5 cards already. One as a clarifier. 5 swords, 5 of 5 swords, 5 of wands. Then you have strength, which is number 8, and then 8 of pentacles. Then you have 9 of wands and 9 of pentacles. Nice. Then you have 3 of cups and 3 of pentacles. Interesting. Okay, so this empty victory, is regards to a happily ever after or emotional cycle ending. The ending of an emotional cycle. So that could probably feel like, so that's probably why you guys are feeling like you won, but there's no emotional fulfillment at the end because it's an ending of an emotional cycle. Here, so you can see the card. Beautiful, isn't it? Look at the kitties. But yeah, it could mean that the reason why you guys are having this emotional lack in your victory right now is because it's ending some sort of cycle. What is the 5 of wands in the outcome? And outside factors, excuse me. What is the 5 of wands in the outside factors? Feeling stuck in your thoughts. So it's battle it's within yourself and what you're thinking. Gee whiz, guys. So it's a lot of overthinking, feeling stuck, like cloudy thoughts. You can't really see what's in front of you. You can't see that the solution to all those thoughts is just to walk forward. There's nothing really standing in your way. It's just yourself. Oh man. Okay. Why are you guys feeling exhausted? And why is the 9 of wands in your hopes and fears? Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Justice. Maybe you're exhausted because you haven't received balance yet, or maybe you're hoping for balance and that's why you're not giving up, and you hope you're not, you hope you don't give up. You hope you don't get too tired and just bounce. You want that victory. You want that balance in your life. So it's for justice, okay? And why? And what is? Clarify the 8 of pentacles in the outcome. Okay, then the devil. So maybe you're working out an addiction, or you're working in regards to some sort of attachment that you have to something. This is a very weird card to get. Because this is the sex, drugs, addiction card. It also could be, taboo, fun. So maybe you're working out some issues that you have. Maybe you feel chained to something and you're working on your freedom. Because I know how you guys are about freedom. Or it just means you could be working something out with a Capricorn. Now, usually I don't usually do this. I mean, I don't just use the card, the major arcana card, just use them for their for the sign. As you see, there's a justice card twice, and I haven't even mentioned the word Libra yet. But I usually like to use the characteristics of a card to describe a situation or a person rather than let's use the sign to basically, say the meanings. But to make more sense of this, which it kind of doesn't mean, it could mean an attachment with a Capricorn, because when I was shuffling, the King of Pentacles came out, the Wheel of Fortune, and then the King of Swords, which was you guys. So it could be some sort of attachment that you guys have to a Capricorn in regards to this card, and you're working through it, or it's a work in progress and something like that. But that'd be weird because you are starting a new beginning with a King of Cups. So maybe you have something. Maybe this is a burden on you guys. Maybe this is something that's keeping you tied up. And all this work is kind of keeping you tied up, and that's why it's keeping you from your happiness. But you're choosing to hold on to it rather than to let go of it. Just based off of what the cards say, as far as the Lovers, which is a choice, and the Devil, which is you're bound, but they're not like tight around their neck. Well, the original major, the Rider-Waite deck, they had it loosely around their neck, so they could lift it up and walk away if they wanted to. It's a choice that they stayed with the Devil. So I see this card as well. They're not stuck. They don't look like they're struggling. They're just chilling out. But it's up to you guys to break this bond and move on and find your new King of Cups, or enjoy the person that's in front of you. That's the person that's with you. I'm not quite sure. But that's what you're working on. It's something to do with some attachments. And underneath that, you have the Queen of Swords. Huh. Very interesting. As far as to clarify. The Queen of Swords underneath the clarifiers deck just tells me this has a lot to do with you. Alright, let's pull a Romantic Angels card for you guys. Ooh. These are huge. Okay. Soulmates. Yes, this is your soulmate. So whatever this person is, especially in your new beginning, is something like that. It's something to do with a soulmate. Because if you looked again, to clarify the Six of Swords, you had the Queen of Cups, and then to clarify the Fool, you had the King of Cups. So this new beginning and this traveling is regarding two people that belong together, and they belong to the same suit, so they're soulmates in that group, in that suit. So this is definitely talking about a soulmate connection, guys. And whatever decision that you decide to make, I hope it is. I hope it helps you. I hope it's for your benefit. As far as the future goes, I don't know if it's you wanting to take time for yourself. I understand that. Taking time out for yourself to think, it's perfectly fine. It always is. This is talking about soulmates, guys, and that's great.